Guys, gals, everything in between. A little bit of a different way to do things today as I'm posting this. I would appreciate it if there are any Mandarin speakers or possibly even Cantonese who can tell me exactly what this article says. I will read what it is as far as the English translation goes. It won't be 100% correct, of course, because you know how the translation online usually works. So if there are any users out here that can help me out with the rest of this and tell me exactly what happened, I would really appreciate it. But for everybody else, I will read this story, and you just leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of it. So again, the English will not be correct 100%, but you will definitely get the gist of it. And if anybody can help me out, I would appreciate that as well. On the morning of September 20th, Chang, a 32-year-old woman from Pucheng, Shaanxi Province, came to Xi'an Qinling Cuihua Mountain to participate in a cross-country training competition. At 4 p.m., she lost contact with her mobile phone and was prompted to shut down. Chang's husband, Mr. Wang, said that after discovering that his wife was missing, the training organizer, Xi'an Free Air Sports Culture Media Company Limited, hurriedly checked the check-in record. The CP check-in at point 1 is normal, and there is no check-in at point 2. The analysis should be lost connection between checkpoints 1 and 2. Participants who participated in the cross-country race together said that during the competition, the mountains were raining lightly. The roads in the scenic area were all stone roads with many steps and the original pavement. If the pristine pavement is not stepped firmly, it may slip a lot. After the alarm at 5 p.m. on the 20th, multiple forces including the police, rescue teams, and scenic spots entered the mountain to carry out multiple batches of search and rescue. But there was no news after 3 days of search and rescue. Found on the deepest branches of Xi'an. So I guess September 24 at about 2 p.m. The scenic spot organized villagers to search the mountain again. In the deepest part of Xi'an in Qinling Mountains, sorry for the butchering of the names, dozens of kilometers away from the incident, the villagers found Chang on the branch of a big tree. I was not in a good state of mind and looked very weak, but still smiled at us. Rescuers started a fire in Xi'an to warm Chang and gave her a simple nutritional supplement. Since it was getting dark, I found a safe place to rest. At 6 o'clock in the morning on the 25th, the villagers and the rescue team began to transfer Chang. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon on September 25, with the help of various forces, Chang was safely sent down the mountain. Fortunately, with support, she can stand and walk short distances, but she is relatively weak and everything else is fine. Subsequently, Chang will go to the hospital for a comprehensive examination and then return to his hometown in Pucheng. Try to eat leaves. So why did Chang lose contact when he participated in the cross-country race? I think when they keep saying he, I think they mean she. Chang's husband, Mr. Wang, said that after meeting his wife, they had a brief exchange only to realize how difficult the wife's experience these days was. Participating in a cross-country race on the afternoon of the 20th, Chang slipped under her feet while running, slipped unable to get up, and no one heard the cry for help. There was no mobile phone signal and no supplies on her body. Thinking of the water at the bottom of the ditch, she slowly slid along the trough to the bottom of the ditch. After reaching the bottom of the ditch, Chang's ankle was cramped and her movement was restricted, so she could only continue to walk forward slowly, reaching Xi'an. There were many big rocks in the Yuku, and her hands and arms were bruised. At night, lying in the small cave, dare not sleep, just wait. During the day, she tried her best to move herself a little bit and didn't dare to consume too much energy. Worried about encountering beasts, she climbed onto tree branches, but in the past few days, she did not encounter beasts. Without food, she could only drink mountain spring water. At first, she thought she could last 2 days at most, but the strong willpower supported her to persevere until she was discovered. Chang told her husband that when she was really hungry, she tried to eat leaves, took a bite and didn't bite, so she gave up. After she was rescued, she felt at ease and felt dozed. Now she has been sleeping in a daze, Mr. Wang told reporters at 10 p.m. on the 25th. The scenery in the Qinling Mountains is indeed beautiful, but the road conditions are very complicated. Before entering the mountain, you must know the weather and mountain conditions in advance. You must bring the necessary equipment, more dry food, and you must travel together. If there is a situation, you should return to the same route immediately, or save your strength and call the police in time if you encounter a dangerous situation. So that's basically the story, but as I said before, if there are any Mandarin or Cantonese speakers, if you could please let me know exactly what happened. From what I gather, she was in a cross-country race. She got off course and ended up in this place where she was kind of like in it and couldn't get out of it. And they had to get the rescue workers to come in and find her and rescue her. So that's the story that I'm guessing is what exactly happened. But again, if you guys do know exactly the story, I would appreciate in the comment section below. Let's chat about it. And yeah, as always, peace and love, peace and love. Stay safe, stay strong. Take care of yourselves, take care of the family. Don't go off course. Stay on track, wherever you are. Mavakaga. Out.